Good morning, everyone, and as you can see, we are still recording with the iPhone. This is the first video of 2015. I'm taking a page out of some people I watch on YouTube, Shop689, on a 40 cloves of garlic, but I only bought 2 bulbs, and there wasn't 40 cloves in it, so we're going to do with what we've got. So it's a RJ's recipe that I guess he got from. Oh well, it's if you watch the videos from when they're in Florida, it's one of their friends from Florida who first made it, and then RJ makes it, and so I'm taking my own turn on it. So I've got my garlic, I got my onion, I got my white wine, and I got the cognac, and I don't have a porcelain pot, so we have a Dutch oven. So I'm going to try to use the Dutch oven. I've treated it so the Dutch oven we shouldn't have sticking issues or anything like that. So here we go. Oh, and we are doing chicken, but instead of doing rice, I'm probably going to do noodles. I hate this. Is that better? I got the light coming in the window. Oop, that's not good. There we go. Got the light coming in the window now instead of the overhead. Oh, come on. Stay. There we go. The trash can over here. So, basically it's a pretty simple recipe. There's just a little bit of prep work to it. Peeling the garlic. This is one thing where you cannot get by with using the garlic powder, because then it wouldn't be 40 cloves. So, got my Dutch oven. I'm warming that up a little bit. I don't know that there's really a method of what you add first and what you add second. So, I've got it all ready to go here. And I will just drop it off into the pot. Okay, so you hear that starting now? Woo. Sizzling. Or as Jim Carrey would say, smoking. So, but not really smoking because that would be bad. There we go. So I'm gonna add that. And I'm gonna add the white wine. Two. And the rest we can drink. Okay. And butter. So I'm going to add 1 whole stick of butter. Just so that it blends a little bit better, I'm going to cut it up into a couple pieces. Many as you want. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So I'm done with my knife and I'm done with my cutting board for a minute. And I'm going to wipe my counter real quick. Thank God for editing. I can edit that all away. Alright, so now, since I'm doing a chicken, it should be a boneless, skinless. Boneless, skinless, let's be real, right now at work is running $3.99, $4.99 a pound. And I'm cheap when I can get a bone-in, skin-on chicken breast for $1.99 a pound. Sorry, I just am. I can deal with the bones. and I can deal with the skin. I know the skin's not healthy for you, but you know what? You got to live a little bit. Seriously, I mean, not all the time would I do it, but it's not going to, one little skin is not going to kill you. All right, so I got these at work yesterday, and they are what I love to call surprises. Manager specials. I mean, if you can get them, why not? You're going to use them immediately, why not? Tip for people who are trying to make your money stretch on food, because these days, who's not? Pick up a inexpensive little upright freezer. I think we paid $300 for the one we got from Sears. It's a Kenmore. You can get it from whoever. Doesn't really matter as long as it fits your space and your needs. But when you get an opportunity to buy something like the chicken breasts cheaper than you would normally get them, and I'm not talking on sale, I'm talking below the cheapest part. Most of them have 1 or 2 days left on them, and you think, oh, well, I'm not going to eat chicken. I don't want to eat chicken 9 days. Freeze it. There's nothing wrong with freezing it. You freeze it, and then you can turn around and use it for other things. When I can get these like this, a lot of times Randy will make chicken soup with it. He'll also make chicken salad, because you're going to pick the chicken apart anyhow. So, I mean, there's a lot of things you can use for it. Now, already, that is cooking up really nice. And there's lots and lots and lots of nice aromas. I have no idea what AE lot means, but oh well. Lots and lots and nice aromas. So the house is going to be smelling good. Going to be smelling good. All right, so, oh, chicken. I didn't show you the chicken. So, this is the chicken. Okay. And those 4 pieces combined were less than $5, which is why I got them, because they're cheap and I'm cheap. No, we're frugal. You know, we want to be able to spend money on what we want to be able to spend money on, not on what we need. Then you've got to make sure that you take advantage of sales. Now, I am going to pull the bone out. I'm not going to, really not going to, you know, deal with bone for this. So, it's not that really that hard to debone a chicken. You got a sharp knife, you just cut along the breast piece. Throw that away. Instead of though, I am going to leave the skin on. And I am just laying that in there as I get it done. Okay. So on this one. It's a little bit more problematic. Watching too many Tyler Oakley videos. Problematic has become my new catchphrase. Everything is problematic. Deboning the chicken is problematic. There we go. And little pieces are going to be okay because it's all going to get put over noodles or rice. One of the two. Probably noodles for rice for me and noodles for Randy. Not a big rice person. Okay. See, it comes right, seriously, I mean, it's very easy to do. It comes right out. Occasionally you'll get a stubborn one, then you just take your knife a little bit and you're good to go. So it depends on where they, when they're trimming the chicken, where they cut it. So this is all probably very not exciting for you guys because you can't see anything. And you're not going to be able to see anything really until I get this one finished and I wash my hands, because I'm not picking up my phone with chicken on my hands, because that would just not be good. Wash, 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 wash. Sure you wash your hands. Alright, wash. Dry. So, just so you can see what's happening over here. And basically, that's going to be it. Just keep stirring that around for a little bit. It's at a good boil right now. And it's got a slow cook. So I'm going to bring it up to a little bit more of a boil. Let it boil for 5 minutes or so. Then I'm going to slowly ease it down. And then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer. We've got a gas stove, so I'm going to leave it probably on about a 2. That's going to just enough heat to keep it cooking. And I'm going to let that cook for about 4 hours. It probably doesn't need 4 hours, but I'm going to let it cook for about 4 hours. Because that'll put me at 2 o'clock. And then I get my noodles ready, or rice ready, and then we can have our dinner. So we eat early on days when I'm off because I cook. And I'll check in with you when I check it again. All right? Okay, so it's been cooking for about 2 hours now, so I've got the heat actually turned off. But I do want you to see what it cooks down to. So I think I'm definitely going to do the noodles tonight for Randy. And then for me, I'll do the rice. I did add a little bit of fresh ground pepper. If you don't have a pepper mill, you should invest in one. The one we have has 3 settings. It has the coarse, the fine, and the medium. Mostly use the coarse when I'm cooking, and then the fine when you're actually eating. But you can alternate the different kind of peppercorns. And I did put in a little bit of red pepper to help give it a little bit more of a kick. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, buy what you can when you can, and if you can afford to get a little freezer, get that. Another thing that has been a godsend for us has been a food saver, which you can take big packs, break them down into small ones, and that way you can portion it out. It's also good for doing soups, so that you can just throw the bag in boiling water. You don't have to worry about getting a pot dirty. All you're really doing is boiling water. So that's another good thing for you. So that's the tip. Buy what you can at the stores when they're on sale, and buy yourself a little freezer, and that's it. And we will see you next time. If you want to see the previous video, I'm going to try to put a link over here. If you want to see the Christmas video, that link's going to be down there. And, of course, if you want to subscribe, that link's going to be right there. I appreciate your time, and thanks. Later.